Suppose you can never be too young to start preparing for college, but some early childhood learning experts now say trying to teach some kids to read when they're simply not ready might actually end up with a negative result. They won't fall in love with reading.
A new report backs that up and explains it's all about how you encourage your kid. CBS 2 News reporter Marissa Scott joins us now to explain. Marissa?
Yes, Scott and Tiffany, here in the United States, it's a widespread belief that reading to your kids at a young age will set them up to become better readers. But a new report from Defending the Early Years and Alliance for Childhood states there is no evidence to prove that.
Snakes are shiny and can look slimy.
Aroea Knox spends a lot of time teaching her 4 kids to fall in love with reading.
It's more based on exposing your children to literature and finding literature that they're interested in.
With one more on the way, Knox says picking up a book and reading to her kids encourages them to want to read.
Reading for that age group is a lot like potty training in toddlers. Like, you can try to force it, but it usually goes much better if you allow children to read.
She spends a lot of time reading books with her kids before bedtime.
And on that child, there is a dog.
And through homeschooling, helps them form words, which she says gives her kids a chance to learn to read when they are ready.
I think there's an enormous pressure on schools right now to show kids are learning in a very specific fashion.
A new report shows that Common Core standards call for kindergarteners to learn how to read. But some experts in the report say there is no evidence to prove learning to read at an early age will set a kid up for success. Rather, it states forcing a kid to read when they are not ready could be harmful.
If they're not familiar with even what a book is, they're not going to have any idea, what a word is, what a sentence is.
PRUITT says reading at an early age enhances imagination, reasoning, and vocabulary. But using reading as a bonding tool is a way Knox says has helped her kids develop a love for reading and counting.
1, 2, 3.
The report also shows it's best to teach kids to read with activities or visuals. Marissa Scott, CBS 2 News.